What if I told you there was a drug that could give you unlimited potential? It could give you unlimited brain power, the ability to make unlimited smart decisions, and even the ability to predict events before they could happen. But is this even possible? You're probably sick of living the same day in, day out. Waking up, going to school or your job, coming home, sitting on the couch, going to sleep, and repeating that cycle over and over. In the movie Limitless, we are showing that it's possible to reach our full potential, however, there is a twist. In the film, Eddie uses a drug called NZT48 to reach that point, showing us what life is like when you operate at your highest. For us though, this isn't possible, even if you buy these Limitless pills from Amazon, but who knows what the side effects are, and you might end up like a crackhead on the side of the street. However, there are other ways we can grow to become limitless and be able to reach our full potential. But if you don't implement this strategy, chances are you may never reach your full potential. So let me make it as clear as possible so you too can become limitless. In Limitless, we see the main character Eddie, how he lives, his flaws and everything about him. He lives a comfortable yet disgusting lifestyle. His apartment is dirty, he doesn't take care of his appearance, and he doesn't have any real relationships other than with his girlfriend Lindy. However, she leaves him after she gets sick of helping him with everything and realizes being with him is like taking care of a child. After this, Eddie bumps into his ex-wife's brother Vern and grabs a drink with him. His ex-brother-in-law tells him about a new pill that can change his life and how it had been lab tested and FDA approved. Skeptical at first, Eddie takes the pill with him and decides to swallow it later when he gets home. He realizes the pill gives him superpower-like abilities, unlocking the full capacity of his brain, which helps him clean up his apartment, finish the paper that he needs to submit to his boss, and even develops the ability to become a day trader even though he had zero experience beforehand. This is how he gets his life together. See, this pill helps Eddie tap into his subconscious mind, which brings any bit of information to the front of his brain. And it also makes his mind super sharp. But how does this teach us to grow? Maybe you've been putting off some work you need to get done. You've been lazy, you don't know what direction to go with your life, or you don't have a positive view of yourself and you always see yourself in a negative way. Through Limitless, we are shown this is how Eddie behaves at the start of the film. But after taking NZT48, his life changes forever. For us, change might not be a sudden thing, like seen in the movie, but we too are able to create change in our lives by behaving like Eddie does after he takes the drug. Eddie starts by approaching his goals from a different angle. Working normally wasn't helping him, but by doing it differently, he's able to complete his paper overnight. For us, we don't have a drug like NZT, but we must discipline ourselves, and by getting the work done that we put off, we are able to grow and build more resilience and discipline. We learn not to run from our problems, as Eddie was standing at the edge of a building about to jump off because he's out of NZT pills. He makes the realization that he has one pill left and that he can take the pill and figure the situation out. For us, taking a magic pill won't solve our problems unless you want to become a junkie. But what we realize is that unless you deal with your problems head on, they won't go away. We also see that without taking risks, without pushing yourself and finding your purpose, and without creating the new version of yourself through action, nothing in your life will change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And finally, we learn that we may all have unlimited potential only if we get rid of our limiting beliefs. Because the way other people view us and the distractions we have around us can hold us back. Everyone saw Eddie as this lazy guy that doesn't do anything. So he thought the same thing about himself. But through taking action, he saw results in his life, developed more confidence, created new opportunities for himself, and took advantage of those opportunities. By doing this, it allowed him to view himself as a different man than he was before, a winner, because he changed himself internally. But is there a way that we can use more of our brain power or all of it so that we can perform at a higher level and see better results in our lives like Eddie did? In the film, the way that NZT works is not by making the brain limitless, but it's an enhancer for memory and performance. And by using this drug, Eddie can think of things from his past at superhuman speeds, so every memory is able to be unlocked. However, this would be near impossible for us in real life, because to constantly have our brains working on overdrive to access all the data we store in our minds, we would need a lot of energy, more than our body is designed to create. But there is another way we can grow and become the closest thing to being limitless. According to estimates, only 5% of our brain is conscious, while the other 95% is subconscious. And because our deep-rooted beliefs are subconscious, these are the beliefs that form our reality. So it's important to be mindful of what you feed your brain. The subconscious is the reason why people keep repeating the same cycle all the time. So it's about rewiring your subconscious mind, which will rewrite your life. Dr. Lipton explains that your adult life becomes a printout and roadmap of your subconscious programming, meaning that the limiting beliefs we have been wired into us since childhood, and more specifically, the first 7 years of our lives. The key to fixing any limiting belief is to first understand what limiting beliefs you hold and how these beliefs are holding you back. You must then rewire your subconscious through what they call neuroplasticity. Let me explain. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new connections in your mind. So the new pathways you create must be stronger than the old ones, aka new beliefs must be stronger than the old ones. To reprogram your mind, you must have positive self-talk and you must form a positive belief system. Yes, affirmations are okay, but they don't impact you on the subconscious level as much, which is what we are trying to rewire. Meaning you can listen to affirmations, but if you're not taking the action that aligns with the affirmations so you can see yourself as a new person, you won't change because your subconscious will know you're lying. So think, what actions would the future version of yourself take? Would they be lazy and stay in bed all day, or would they take action and go after their goals and begin to align yourself with the new version of yourself that you're creating? So subscribe and click on this video if you want to learn about your subconscious even more. And once your actions align with your subconscious beliefs, this is how you'll be on your way to becoming limitless.